Yovers has just gone through now, so he's obviously struggling a bit after that fall.
Correct. It was Tanui who went through the second of the Kenyans, and Ondieki is the best part of 100 metres behind the race leader. So there is little chance now, I think, of him finishing or participating in the finish. But here's the leader. It's John Ngugi from Kenya, the Olympic gold medalist, and he's opened up a lead of approximately 8 metres over Paul Williams of Canada, third in the 10 kilometres on the first day of the Games. And in hot pursuit of him is Mark Rowland, the English champion. And it's going to take a big performance from those that are trailing to upset this pattern, although it's obviously possible. And Ngugi leads them down the straight. They've got 3 laps left to run. And he's still running a very credible time. And the roar is for Roger as he goes through. But it's Ngugi who leads from Williams and then Rowland.
Andrew Lloyd's also running a very courageous race, and let's hope he really gutses it out and stays there with Kerry Roger as he moves through.
Yes, Roger is running 4th and Andrew Lloyd is running 5th. So it's been a very good performance by Lloyd. Yes. Number 564, John Ngugi, 4 times world cross-country champion. And he's going to really make them earn this medal, but hasn't he earned it himself, if in fact he's going to be successful. An unbelievable performance by Ngugi, who fell, lost the best part of 50 metres, and within the space of a lap had sprinted around the field and had regained control of the race. This would be a sensational performance if Ngugi is able to go on and win it. And he is applying immense pressure in the latter stages of this event. As he comes down to the finish line, he's got 2 laps left to run. In second place is Williams, and running with him is Rowland. Moses Tanui is the Kenyan running in 4th place, then Roger, then Lloyd. Ian Hamer from Wales completes the pursuing pack. Ngugi into the back straight. In pursuit of Rowland and Williams.
How good is this man, Wally? Look, he's set this field up 50 metres, and he's 50 metres in front again now.
And now the third pack is starting to close on the second. Roger is starting to tack onto the back of both Rowland and Williams. And Tanui has also gone in. So now it's a pack of 6 athletes that are out in pursuit of John Ngugi. Ngugi must be tired. He's coming down into the home straight. He's got just over 1 lap to run. He comes down to get the bell, and the Olympic champion leads this 5,000-metre field through. This will be one of the most remarkable victories in Commonwealth Games history if he can pull it off. After him goes Rowland. In there also is Andrew Lloyd, who's well placed to win a medal. Kerry Roger is there from New Zealand.
This is great. Andrew Lloyd, as I know, has got a lot of speed. These guys are quick 1,500-metre runners, but Lloyd is there with a real chance.
Hamer's there from Wales, Roger from New Zealand, and now Tanui breaks away from that bunch, and Hamer goes with him. Hamer, in fact, has passed Tanui. Lloyd's going also, and they're closing rapidly on the race leader, John Ngugi. It's Ngugi. Lloyd is running brilliantly. Hamer is in second place. Lloyd is third. Ngugi is tiring badly. Ngugi has a look around. The gap has narrowed to about 6 or 7 metres. Lloyd takes off after Hamer and passes him. And now Andrew Lloyd takes off after the Olympic champion. Lloyd is bearing down on top of Ngugi. Ngugi digs deep, but he's got no more. And Andrew Lloyd wins the gold medal for Australia. Andrew Lloyd, whose performances in major events has been questioned previously, has stolen the 5,000 metres from the Olympic champion, John Ngugi. The bronze medal has gone to Ian Hamer of Wales. What a sensational performance from Andrew Lloyd.
Unbelievable.
He is the winner of the 5,000 metres gold medal, but let's just spare a moment for the man who has finished second, John Ngugi, who fell in the early stages of the race, who clambered back to his feet, who raced around the field in the ensuing lap to regain the lead and control of the event, and who has been beaten in the run to the line. Here's the concluding stages again, and Googie led by about 10 metres at the top of the straight, but Andrew Lloyd with blistering speed in the last 50 metres, the last 75 metres, has gone past Hamer, and then he's gone past Ngugi, and he has claimed the gold medal. The biggest moment in Andrew Lloyd's career, without question. Well, a magnificent performance by Andrew Lloyd. It's Hamer in the middle of the two, and Ngugi still leading at this stage. It's very difficult not to feel just a little bit sorry for John Ngugi, Steve.
It is, but we've got to give it to Lloyd. He came home. It was a magnificent effort. Certainly a real surprise. I'm in a bit of shock here. It's great for Australian distance running.
Well, there have been question marks over Andrew Lloyd in the past. The media, amongst others, have often questioned his ability in major championships, but he's silenced those critics now. There was a very significant gap at the top of the straight. He's shown incredible speed in the last, 200 metres of the race.
Yes, I think once he realised he had a chance of catching Ngugi, he's really picked him up in the dive at the line.
There's Andrew Lloyd taking a well-deserved lap of honour of the Mount Smart Stadium. Andrew Lloyd snatching the gold medal from the Olympic champion John Ngugi, and Andrew Lloyd has performed one of the great feats of the track and field competition by an Australian in front of his Prime Minister and in front of a very appreciative crowd. A fantastic moment for Andrew Lloyd, and he had nothing to do with the two falls that occurred during the running of that race. Both Ngugi and Ondieki, the two favourites for the event, fell at different stages during the event, but Lloyd was not part of that, and he maintained his composure in what must have been a difficult race to run in.
Oh, you noticed that they were in Indian file for so much of the journey, a very unbelievably difficult race to be a part of, certainly.
I'm sure he would have been motivated, inspired by the fact that those two athletes had fallen. He would have known that it would have taken a lot out of them, and he no doubt planned his race accordingly from those points on, and he has caused a major upset. That is a fantastic performance by Australia's Andrew Lloyd to take the 5,000 metres gold medal, and gee, it's a long time since Australia has won that gold medal. Let's go down to Adrian Swift.
Congratulations, you just seemed to change gear there on that last straight.
Oh, I could see home coming up real quick and John Ngugi in front, and he's not a blinding sprint finisher, so I had to take the chance and I just kicked down real hard. A couple were coming up from behind and I thought, I've got to make a run for that line, and I dipped and I got it, so I was really happy.
That must be the best race of your career and certainly the best finish of the Games.
I haven't seen a 1500 yet. They're going to have a good finish, but for my career, yeah, that's my greatest run I've ever had, and I'm really pleased. I set out to get a medal, and I didn't expect gold. I wanted to get bronze, but the race was a slow one and it fell right into my hands.
Did you feel sorry for John Ngugi at all as you went past him after the fall?
No. Part of the game, isn't it? During the heats I was spiked very badly in my legs, so part and parcel of it.
Congratulations, a great run, Andrew.
Thank you.
Back to you, Wally.
Yes, thank you very much, Adrian. Well, Andrew Lloyd has done what some great Australians before him have been unable to do. Athletes such as Ron Clark and Albert Thomas, great champions, were never able to win the 5,000 metres or the 3 miles for Australia at the Commonwealth Games. Andrew Lloyd has in fact become the first Australian to win this title. What a magnificent performance by him, and what a most unexpected gold medal for Australia. An outstanding performance. Andrew Lloyd winning the men's 5,000 metres title at Mount Smart. We're going to take a break, then we'll be back with more from the Commonwealth Games.